All right, welcome to Game Hour. I am your host with the most. I am Marcus, and I'm here today with an interview slash conversation with a great man that made me, helped me to get through college, allowed me to find myself when I was struggling, trying to figure out what type of clothes I was gonna wear. But I had a Mr. Rogers sweater on that you still got a picture of.
Yes.
And now I went from that to just a regular black man's type of clothing. And so I really appreciate that. And that man is my best friend, Jullion Jones. How you doing?
Woo.
Good. I mean, you're supposed to be a heck of an intro because you're a heck of a guy.
Oh my God.
So today we are Game Hour, like I said, where we give you game while we play games. Okay. So we're gonna talk about your life.
Oh no.
You know, not everything. You know, I just want to
Okay.
talk, and I'm trying to. The purpose of this is for me to get to know people that I care about who are already in my life, and get to know them. You know, maybe a little bit better. Some stuff I might know because we're really close. Yeah. So I probably know a lot, but just using your life to also maybe help others in other areas that you might have already been down that road.
Okay, cool.
So, let's talk about how we met.
Okay.
So, we met in high school. We were not really close in high school. I hung out with the emo kids in high school, and so that was my thing. Yeah. I mean, I was ready. I mean, Eduardo Padilla was my best friend in high school. But Eduardo, if you ever see this, well, I hope you see it. Hit me up, bro. You can be in here too. Eduardo, real cool. He a real cool dude. Now that's weird because we were best friends, but he was an atheist and I was a Christian.
Oh yeah, I remember that. I remember.
And I am a Christian.
He was an atheist.
Yeah, that was so funny. And like in college, when I was like, man, I think I don't believe in God no more. He's the one that like, no, you believe in God. Figure it out. Did you know that? Did I ever tell you that?
No.
That like for a time, like I was like, nah, I don't know if I believe in God. But he told me, he's like, no, I think you need to, redo some rethinking. I like, bro, how God use an atheist to tell me that no,
put you back on track.
Yeah, I was like, bro,
that's how you know he works.
I was like, yo,
always.
You still my dude, man. You the reason why I'm still doing this and still believe, is even going farther than before. But anyway, we didn't hang out much in high school, but when we got to college, I came back from a party with Chance.
Yeah, my roommate. That was weird. Weird, very random.
Oh wait, what happened?
I had my roommate Chance in college. My first year. It's super random because even me and my roommate in college wasn't like super close. So
right.
The odds of Marcus walking in my room one day and I'm like, wait a minute, I know that black guy. Because I didn't know many people when I got to college. My first friends were one girl I met at orientation. She became obsessive, so that's a whole nother story. And then I met Michaela and Denisha. That's kind of history. Well, Michaela and Asia was what I met first. And Denisha had already knew about me, and she was like, yeah, you're going to be my friend. So, yeah, we linked up later on. It's weird, our college story. That's a topic. But, yeah, you walked in that day, and I was like, hey, I know him. And from then on, I was like, hey, we know each other. We ain't got to do too much work to be friends. Let's make this a thing, man. Yeah.
So I was afraid of convenience. So look, I already know him.
At first, I was like, I ain't got to work hard to get to know this guy. I know exactly where he came from.
I'm dead.
Came from the same background, and we here for the same thing. Why not?
Right.
Yeah, it was fate right there. Because I was lonely at first. I ain't gonna lie. When I first got to college, I was lonely. Yeah. The first few minutes, I was like, whoa.
Yeah, college was like, bro. Like, I don't know. Like, I wasn't trying to party, but that's the first thing I did as soon as I got there.
Oh, you
like, I went with Chance, and he got drunk. And, like, Chance, bro, that is so stupid. Chance got drunk at this party. And at this party, they were telling me, because it was a white frat, and they were telling me, like, hey, you could be the next black guy since the last black guy. I was like, bro.
Wasn't the other black guy named
Marcus? Yeah, the other black guy had the same name I had. His name was Marcus too. I was like, bro, like, yeah, the last black guy was named Marcus. Yeah, you fit right in, bro. They were cool, bro. They was really cool, but like when they get drunk, you know, I hate repetitive stuff. Like,
oh yeah.
Introducing yourself to me like 8 times. I'm like, dude, we met 7 times already. But Chance got drunk and he told me like, yo, I can't even lie, bro. I'm effed up right now. I was like, well, I'm trying to get home, so I'm gonna need you to fix this situation. Right. But yeah, that was fun. And then we came back. I remember we met, and then we didn't meet. It was like, hey, yeah. And then ever since then, you know, I remember us playing games in your room.
Yeah, that was like the hangout spot.
We played mainly Dead Space 2. Yeah. Because we weren't gonna play any horror game by ourselves. I was like, nope, I need some help.
I still want to do that to this day. Play a horror game by myself.
Yeah, I don't do that. I'm lying because I did finish Resident Evil. Oh, we started playing it together.
But you kind of knew what was gonna happen on Resident Evil, didn't you? Like I already played before. I don't.
It just after a while I was like, I would hype myself up. I'll stay in a safe spot for a long time. Then I'll just be like, I already saved, so let's do it.
Yeah. Oh, because
I was like, I already saved, so let me just run out there and see what happens. And most of that is just me running past everything. That's how I played it.
I understand that.
Yeah. But so what would you say in college was the most challenging thing for you while you were
there? Knowing what
is that me?
It's not me. I thought it was your doorbell or something, man.
Yep, it sure is. Okay,
you turn
sorry.
Your sound on?
No, I had.
It's like the movie theater, man. The most challenging thing in college for me was knowing the ending outcome. You know, you get to college and they like, I don't know. Some people have what I thought it was gonna be was you follow what they say do and they'll guide you to the right path. Mostly speaking on your advisors. The ones who are supposed to guide you. Right. But when I got to college, you find out it's kind of, you need to manage yourself, you know? I mean, yeah, they can tell you what you need and stuff, but you got to watch out for you and be aware of what classes you taking and how that's going to end up. And it was a mess once. I ain't going to lie. Like, when we got there and they told us to take our our graphic design classes, and by the end of college, I was into photography, and I was like, well, had I known, you know, everything I known at the end of college, I knew at the beginning, I would have planned better. You know, I would have said, okay, let me get my basics out the way, ease my way into graphic design, and then I learned, you know, photography would have came after that. But I got all the graphic design out the way by my 3rd year.
Right, and I remember.
By the end, I was like, well, I'm not really focused on graphic design no more. I didn't learn all I didn't want to learn. And it's not my passion like it was when I first got there. So.
Right, and we finished up early because we had an advisor. I won't name names.
Yeah. Cool teacher, bad advisor.
We had an advisor that wasn't really that good of an advisor.
Yeah, he liked to not waste credits, but he liked to rush you into them. You'd be like, wait a minute.
Yeah.
I don't remember all that stuff from my first year in college. I'm been here 5 years. That's 5 years of forgetfulness, you know? I don't know.
Yeah, that dude, man, I almost said his name just now. That guy, that particular person, was getting everybody all types of messed up when it came to registration. Yeah. Because I mean, he got all the arts. He took care of art phenomenally. Yeah. But when it came to things that were required, things that you actually needed to do, and other things like terrible.
You take that later. Yeah.
If he had it your way, you would take all your basics, the necessary stuff at the end, which is the worst way to graduate.
Yeah, because that's like unnecessary work that you adding on while you trying to get.
And you done already forgot it. Like if it was math, if we would have waited to the end to take math, we would have forgotten everything. Sir. that happened to somebody. Like, I can't believe they got me.
Oh yeah, in beginners algebra or something like that. Yeah.
Well, I don't know how you let him talk you into that one because I was like, we picked up about the second, third time we started doing registration, and we had other art friends that told us, don't listen to blank. He doesn't know what he's doing.
Yeah, yeah.
Do what you want, and then come back later on. And so that's basically how we did that.
Well, yeah, that was mine. What about yours? What was your biggest?
Mine ain't got nothing to do with academics. My problems was sex.
Well,
I mean, ain't no other way to put it. I mean, that was my issue because I mean, I was a virgin until I got to school, y'all. So I waited all the way till I got there. Then I lost it. Then I went crazy, and then I regained composure. And then
I was there for the whole
adventure. Yeah, and this is also why he is my best friend, because he saved me from dropping out of school. Now, I have no qualms against anyone who doesn't choose to go to school, because school isn't for everybody. Yeah. Everybody has different paths. There's other way to do things. You don't have to go to college. So, but in saying that, you know, I had already started on this path. I was too deep already to just like drop it up.
Yeah, yeah.
Like I was already more than halfway done. So it was just like, just finish it, and then, you know, we'll try this again, you know, in your master's. If you want to do that, that's your option, but go ahead and finish this. So
I remember them days, man. I was like, well, what is
he we had a talk, and I told him, I was like, I'm ready to drop out of school and start living life. You're like, he literally got up and left me, and while we were talking about this, me and another person, and then he got up and left. And I was like, I guess that news didn't really sit too well.
Bro, it wasn't. Y'all hit me at the wrong time too. We was at lunch, bro, enjoying our meal. Yeah, you gonna interrupt the meal with? Yeah, I don't think this funny.
Yeah, I had to, you know, I was just trying to let you know what I was trying to do. You know, I was on the better things. Bro. I was trying to put you on game. I was hoping you drop out with us.
No. Too much time, bro.
No, but after a while, like after I got my mind settled, and I, you know, like, okay, this is okay. You made a mistake a little bit, probably by jumping in there so soon. You should have just waited. But since you already did it, you know, you don't have to lose yourself just to pursue this or pursuing someone else. So I was like, I found my identity again, and I was able to finish. Which I was surprised. Like, I actually started making better grades because I was doing a whole bunch of crazy stuff. Like, I was pure. Like, once I lost my virginity, like that was school.
That was focused.
For like the rest of that year, the rest of that semester, that was school.
That's I think that's a good thing. Everybody needs to know. They're like, what would you tell me when I go to college? I tell this to anybody who asks me now. Make some decent friends.
Yeah.
Make some decent friends, and it's not hard to make a judgment on character. You can weave out who's there for you, who's there to make sure you succeed, and who's gonna like keep you on that path with them as they grow. You know,
right?
That's the only way you can really get through it. You know, some people may say they didn't did it alone, but I don't think anybody who can't name a person or somebody else who helped them get through that, or you know, was there for them to lean on. Like, you cannot do that by yourself. Like, mentally,
no, you can't.
It's not fun at all.
Yeah, like nurses in our school had a hard time. Oh, yeah. Like socially, like just getting stuff done. Like, I know, like they had so much on their plate. Like, they felt like they couldn't live their lives.
Yeah.
And so, like, it was just really stressful for them. I mean, they were really smart people, though.
Yeah.
So they were able to finish, but
they had to sacrifice that.
Yeah, the social aspect of college.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah,
social life.
There's some of the coolest people. We work with a lot of nurses.
Yeah, we did.
STAs, yeah, RAs for most other people.
Yeah, resident assistant, not your local school snitch, right? Not your snitch. It's actually we were helping people. I got people out of trouble.
Yeah.
Like I smelled them smoking weed. I was like, "Hey, bro, we're gonna do a sweep tonight. Don't do this."
Yeah.
Now, do you remember the one time we did actually roll weed in the building?
Oh yeah.
I told some of my kids at church about that.
Oh yeah.
I told them. I said, yeah, we were actually like, you know, we were dumb. We had put that. We put a dry towel. Did you know the towel was supposed to be wet? Did you know that?
When?
When you don't want someone to smell,
the
towel should be wet. We put a dry towel under there.
I really don't remember that night. I was under the influence. I inhaled deeply.
Yeah, nah, I didn't.
But I do remember some of the events that happened, and it was not smart of us to do that.
I just remember breaking it down and all that other stuff.
Yeah, taking pictures. I still got the pictures, the incriminating evidence on my phone.
Why you got pictures? You took pictures?
I took pictures of everything, Marcus. I had pictures of stuff. You'd be like, you took a picture of that? Yeah.
Oh my god.
That was a memory I kept in my phone.
No.
I got a picture of the little box the line. Oh my god. That's so horrible, you guys.
I can't. Yeah, that was my first and last time. I was like, oh, this is what it's like. Because you remember when I went back to my room, I watched the Shamu documentary and cried. I watched Blackfish. You ever seen Blackfish? Watch Blackfish. It's really sad.
I don't think I've seen it. Yeah, no.
So we watched that. Well, we, as in me and myself, I watched that and cried. And then when I woke up, I was like, I shouldn't have done that.
Yeah.
Like, it ain't me.
I can't say I don't participate anymore, but back then I was it was very dumb to do it in that setting.
Yeah,
I didn't really start,
especially who the CAs were.
Yeah, it was real stupid at that time.
Yeah,
but we didn't get caught.
By the grace of God, because apparently every time after that, people have snitched, and like people knew, like you knew who it was.
We became CAs after that semester, right?
Yep.
Yeah, became CAs after the semester.
Yeah, because I think that happened with our.
Cause that was early. That was like right before.
Right before.
Right before.
It was
yeah.
Right before. Yep.
Sophomore year. Around. Yeah. It's an experience. To say you've experienced it, I feel like life should be experiences. That way you're more versed and stuff. You know, that way you can't say, "Oh, well, I can't really relate to that." If anybody wants to come to you about anything, you're like, I dabbled in it. I know what you're talking about. Wasn't for me, but hey,
right.
I understand.
I mean, that's a really important thing, like what you just touched on, like just being able to relate and be empathetic towards people. Like, you know, no matter what differences you have with somebody, like you don't always have to agree. Yeah. But I feel like no matter what your personal decision is or where you stand in any situation, you should still be able to show compassion for another human being. Yeah. And not let whatever you personally believe override how I'm going to treat you. Yeah. That's what anything that's like racism, homophobia, all of that, you know, any phobia, xenophobia from, you know, like our fellow Mexican brothers and sisters who are like the border and things like that. Yeah, I don't know the whole situation. To be honest, I'm not the news. I can't barely watch the news. I really can't stand it.
It's very depressing.
Yeah, it's really hard for me to watch the news.
I know that people might say that's ignorant not to want to know what's going on, but it's very depressing. And after, like, sitting down and watching the news doesn't make you feel good. You know what I mean? Yeah, and then you can become more knowledgeable about it, but like,
at what cost?
Right, like, can you really be that changed right then and there? All you can do is absorb it and be like, wow, I added more worry onto my plate right now. So yeah, or now in the position I'm in, as far as the news, if I'm not like reading the article by choice, I'm not just about to go and be like, I gotta watch the news today. You know, it's not gonna happen.
Yeah, no, especially not when the reports and things like that. I mean, it seems so many times like when we watch the news, it's just like bad news after bad news. It's like I know good things are happening. Why are those not reported more?
They report on the good like animal stories. They be like, hey, it's a chihuahua.
Yeah, it's always a dog or something. It always is an animal involved.
That's the good part of the news.
Or they show like a funny clip or something. It'd be like, all right, now back to the depressive stuff.
Yeah. It's like, nah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can say that.
I feel like we just live in an age of information overload.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Like, we just got so much, so many things put on us to where, like, you should watch it. You should be aware of this. Be aware of this. Be careful about this. And then, you know, on top of that, with all the school shootings now, that's something I'm like,
yeah,
that is frightening. And nothing has been done about it. Nothing.
Yeah, they kind of like graze by it. They be like, it's another one. And like.
Another one.
Yeah.
Not to make a joke about school shootings. I'm sorry. Every time I hear another one, I have to say that.
Honestly, though, they don't take into account how serious that is. That more kids are seeing that as something they should, an option that they can have. Like,
right, and it's almost becoming normalized in like America. Like you become like when you just things keep happening over and over again. Like you just become desensitized to it.
Yes,
and like I feel bad. I mean, even saying it, it's hard to admit, but like after a while, you just like,
yeah,
and like because like I know it's gonna happen again.
Yeah,
because there's nothing being done, and people still, miraculously, people still believe video games are a reason for this.
I hate that they like to point the finger. That's that Fortnite.
The Fortnite out of all games, Fortnite is why someone went up and shot up school. You could have said Call of Duty,
yeah,
GTA, and even those are like, no, it's still a video game.
Yeah,
we know that's not real.
But someone to want to take someone else's life is something with their mental psyche that is being affected. Please go to that person, child, whatever it may be, and find out what is what's making them want to commit those actions and do that. Like,
right?
Are they being bullied? Is it a mental chemical imbalance? Or are they just mentally, people know signs. Like a parent knows if their kid is something wrong with their child.
Right.
I say that. Period. Like, if anybody knows something's wrong with their child, it's got to be the parent. So it starts there. But people around that child, like, you notice things that are not right. Don't ignore them. Like, if the kid's like, oh yeah, I'll kill you tomorrow. Like, no, that's like a joke. Watch out. That's why. What do you mean you gonna kill me tomorrow? You're like, he just kidding.
Yeah, but you're not lying though, because that's usually
people choose to ignore that. They be like, I ain't don't pay him no mind,
Yeah.
And to belittle someone like that, that's so scary. Like, you have to be aware of people around you. Like, don't ever count nobody out. Like, they could never do something like that, because that's the person that would do that.
Yeah. Have you ever experienced somebody with like maybe mental disorder, like in our past or your past?
I have. I've of course seen it up close, but not to the extent where it got like to that level. But yeah. Mental issues, yeah, definitely. They're all around. Like
was it to the point to where like like their mental disability, was it like, maybe not self-imposed, but like somebody that like maybe inflicted harm on themselves?
Oh, I see what you're saying. Well, see, the people I've encountered, their mental issues had already been an established thing. So I was just coming on the latter end of it and just seeing like the after effects and be like, oh, that's real, that has happened, but yeah, no, not really any stories to vocalize, just because growing up, I don't know, people I've surrounded myself with, not to sound like, oh, this got positive people in my life, but it ain't never been nobody who just point out and be like, that was that and this is why, because I can't say I have, like, not like that, no.
Right.
Yeah.
I think I may have. I know I've definitely talked to like maybe a couple people who have self-harmed in the past.
Yeah, I have.
Like had conversations with them about that, and most of the time it was about the situation that they were in with their families and stuff like that. Home things going on. Like, I just can't take it. Like, I just do this to like release the pain. Like, I'm not trying to go anywhere just yet. Yeah. But I've had conversations with those, and it's just like, man, it's just really sad to see people with mental disabilities suffer. And for a long time in our history as a country, and as Black people, we're really good about just like, oh, they just crazy. Because I see like
say the religious side, been like, oh, them demons or something like that. Blaming on something that's just not pointed and be like, it's something wrong with with the person's mind, and
they could get help.
They can get help. Yeah, right. Just like let's pray it away or pray for them. I think prayer doesn't work, but when it's a chemical imbalance in your mind,
right? Yeah, you can get some.
You need to go get help. Yeah.
Yeah, because I remember and it's also people without drugs who may need the drug to calm themselves, and people who get on drugs, and then that has a mental effect on them. Because I remember, I don't know if I told you, I was driving down the street one time and I just seen a dude running down the street naked, just doing this and just. I was like, bro, and I slowed down to help, but then I was like, I'm scared because I know I'm scared to help you because I don't know where your mind is.
Yeah,
and that's a scary thing when I actually think about you not even being able to control your own mind or your actions, but either because you're under the influence of a drug, or because you're in need of one, and so just being in the mind of somebody who's their mind isn't their own at that moment.
Yeah,
that's very scary, and I can see why people do crazy things like maybe shoot up a school. It's not right by any means, but also being pushed to a point. Depending on how they got there, or whatever, it's still wrong, no matter what. I mean, after that, I feel for you, but at the same time, your actions have just taken millions or however many, thousands or hundreds of lives. Then that's not fair to them because they didn't have nothing to do with what was going on with you most of the time.
I don't know if you watch. Do you watch that show, the 13 Reasons Why show? Because they really touch on
it. My gosh. No, I have not watched season 3.
No, I haven't watched season 3 either, but season 2, at the end, the guy who... Yes. I don't want to give any spoilers. I mean, if you haven't seen it, it's pretty late.
We giving spoilers because you should have seen it by now. It's been 2 years.
Honestly, let's just put a disclosure out there. Season 3 of 13 Reasons Why, I'm hesitant on watching just because after 1 and 2, I feel like it's enough, you guys. I mean, at the end of 2, I was like, oh my God, what's going to happen? But coming into 3, I'm like, what is about to happen? It's like you get to a point where you're like, this is emotionally a lot.
Right.
And they give you that warning, call it, they did a little thing in the beginning, but you're like, this show is a lot. You guys are just piling it on thick. But that guy in season 2, don't know his name.
I don't know his name.
Can't really reference it, but you guys know at the end of the season, he's the one that's about to shoot the school. What happened to him prior to getting to that point? I mean, it was a build up to little things, but that bathroom scene. Oh my God! When it comes to time and point where you be like, I see why he was about to do. I saw why he was about to do that. That was too much.
And for what reason?
It was so random.
Now he was doing a whole bunch of stuff beforehand. Yeah, what was he doing? He was burning up stuff. He was doing vandalism.
Was it antagonizing the people? He was like, yeah, y'all right. Like they did the rape thing.
Because it was their fault. He was exposing them.
Yeah, he was exposing them, but he was like poking at them like, y'all, I'm gonna expose y'all, but they took it there. That was too much.
Yeah, I thought they put him on some medicine or something too.
Did they put him on some medicine? I know he had the little friend guy who's kind of in his ear, oh yeah, we can do the little rebel dude, his friend, but
he was he wasn't even trying to take.
He wasn't doing this to that level. Yeah, and he didn't get.
I don't know. In my head, I just remember him because he went away from school. Now, keep in mind when I binge watch Netflix series, I go to sleep. I put them on. I watch them. Then I'm like, oh, okay. And then I wake up and then I continue watching the story. Where I don't go back to chop. Nope. I use my mind and context clues to figure out what happened. I ain't got time. Unless the only thing I would go back to watch is Daredevil.
Okay.
That's it. The rest of them, we just riding this out. Oh, I'm lying. And Dear White People. I would go back to watch those.
I watched.
You watched the new one?
Yeah. Always. I love that show, you guys.
Okay, we gonna
that show is cool. Yeah, that's a whole nother.
Yeah, I was gonna say we gonna have to come back and talk about
the TV shows.
Yeah, I can.
Yeah.
But Yeah, 13 Reasons Why. That's a pretty good show. I think, like, you know, especially for like teenagers, like the age that we live in now is a little bit different from even a couple of years ago. Like, these kids are growing up in completely different circumstances as far as like what bullying looks like. That's a lot more cool. Like at first, when people would tell us about online bullying was literally a comment section. That was it.
Yeah.
Now it's like, we can take a videos and have stuff and hackers. And I can share every picture and video I have of you. I can send it to everybody.
And ruin your life. Like, oh my God.
No, it wasn't this crazy. And now, when I think about online bullying, I almost have to say that is probably a little bit more impactful than just, you know, old school bullying.
Oh yeah.
Because that can ruin your whole credibility.
That's your character. Yeah,
that's your.
Because people believe your online what you present is who you are, like,
right.
And that's like a plus and a minus, like. Even with like celebrities and stuff, like
they tie in the canceling. Like when we cancel people. Now I don't agree with that neither, because who I was 10 years ago, you can't just pull up something I said 10 years ago and be like,
I hate that.
You said, remember when you were 18 and you said
1972?
No. Remember when your username was stupid with 2 zeros and now remember when you said this about these people. Now how do you explain yourself? I was 18.
I don't know. I find that so stupid too.
Like why are we digging up people to cancel? Like, you know, I want to end this person's whole career.
Why are we so quick to turn on somebody who you may be enjoying? Like, if that's your favorite, like, I'm gonna put it out there. I watched Logan Paul. I did.
He said I'm gonna put it out there.
I'm gonna put it out there.
I
was watching. I was in that when he was doing that countdown, like growing that vlogs in a row. I literally saw that vlog the day it came out.
Oh, so you saw the one?
I saw it with the box. Yeah.
Oh, you actually watched it?
I saw it when it. I was like, so he uploaded today. I watched it, and I was like,
so what was it like? Because I didn't see it at all.
At first, I was very ignorant, just like he was. I was like, you know, you question it, you be like, that's definitely a dead body. But I wasn't like, oh no, this can't happen. Take that, you know. I wasn't. It didn't hit me how severe it was until.
Was he close?
They were pretty much there, yeah.
No, okay.
Yeah, it wasn't like they were poking at it. No, but it was like in the like clearly being filmed. It was being filmed. Oh, okay, they blurred it. It just was there, and they like, you should have known better.
I did not know he blurred it.
Y'all, like,
I didn't know he blurred it.
I mean, it was there.
They kind of give him like,
but it was there.
I mean,
it's like your team should be like, yeah, no, this is taking it too far.
Yeah, they could have just cut that little bit out and then resumed.
But like, people got so like, they like, it was like, this is the opportunity. People like, it's like we wait for that go, you know. It's like, yeah, I like you, but if somebody give me something bad on you, oh, I'm gonna tear your ass. You know, I'm gonna tear you down. And it's like, what? What you mean?
Give me a chance. I'm human. Nah.
It's like it shows you how human beings. They like, we hold like so much. We can say we're like the most positive person in the world, but you have hate in your heart. If you're human, you can hate just as easily as you can love. And let me tell you, it is a strong thing. Like.
It's a thin line between love and hate.
You know, like, dang, like, I was so shocked by it. Like, it took him forever to like
come back from it. Still coming back because he's still not all the way back.
I don't watch him like I got used to, but I don't
like hanging out with the kids in the hood. Yeah, that was a really sweet video. I saw another side of him, and I was like, you know, I never really knew Logan Paul until that. And most people didn't know him until that. But once they did, they didn't like him. They was like, that's not a person I can like. I don't know, like, after that, like, seeing that video of him with the kids, I was like, nah, he's a good dude. Like, I can see, like, that's what anybody, you know, like, we all make mistakes. Yeah. But, like, you know, there's another side.
Is a mistake.
Yeah, you know, just having a redeeming quality, you know, we can always, you know, change and learn from our mistakes. Like, my favorite singer from a band is called As I Lay Dying. His name was Tim. His name is Tim. He's still alive. You know, he put a hit on his wife and his family because he was you probably heard it. It was in the news. It was a thing. But he put a hit out on his wife, and luckily it did not go through because the person who was the hitman was actually a cop. So that's how they caught him and put him in jail. But you know, at that time, this was supposed
serious.
he was supposed to be
someone.
like this was like supposed to be like a Christian man and things like that. So you know, they had positive messages. And I really love this band. This is also around the same time where I was like, I don't think I believe in God no more, because I was like, too much things are happening. Like why would this man who professes to believe in God, you know, turn around and do something like that? But he was doing, you know, like I think like some type of drug. I don't want to say steroids or whatever, but like he was really like he was getting buff at the time.
Yeah.
But you know, just something. I think it was just like the pressure. A lot of stuff. Just mentally, he wasn't where he should have been. So he made that choice. He lost his wife, of course. You know, he was in jail. He got out maybe 2 years ago, and now he's back with the band, and the band had to forgive him and stuff like that. And now a lot of people hate him, basically. I know it was a crappy thing he did. Yeah. But like if you like, I'll show it to you later on. But like he got some songs that like he's written. These are some powerful songs about as a person changing. Like he's got one song called Redefined. Yeah. My Own Grave. Basically talking about himself, redefined, you know, changing as a person. Shaped by fire. That was so country. Shaped by fire. Shaped by fire. Yeah. And that's my favorite song because I wish I could just pull up some lyrics and tell you, but basically, you know, going through pain and how going through the fire makes you a different person, and you can get sharpened through iron. You know, you become stronger by going through the fire and stuff like that. Then My Own Grave is basically, you know, I messed up. You know, buried alive inside of my own grave, and there is no one else to blame. Buried alive. I was like, yo. How can you not forgive him? Yeah. I was especially like if you're being a Christian, like that's really hypocritical for us to hold grudges. I know. You don't have to forgive. No, I can't say that. You should. I think you should work on forgiving people. It's hard because I have problems too. Trust me, I am not perfect. I got grudges right now. Yeah. Right now, I want to get somebody now. But I mean, I think it is something very powerful when you are able to work on and choose. I'm going to let this go. Choose forgiveness. Because when you have a grudge or hold on to your hatred, it doesn't impact anybody but you. That other person is going on. Like I hate Medea. I hate Medea, bro. I hated Medea for a while. I'm back after watching Dear White People season 3. I like Medea again because I was like, okay, Tyler Perry, I see what you do because he told some truths. That is one of them. Yeah, you know, like people will walk around living their lives oblivious that you were hurting. They don't know because they just boom and just
or be dead and gone. Oh. That's the worst one. You got grudges on people in the ground. Medea, look, as you can say it's a stereotype. It's what Spike Lee say, boonery kapooner, whatever. You can Spike say whatever. Those messages he always preach and saying repetitive. Those things are true. Like if you can apply that to parts in your life. Like every time you say stuff like that, you like, oh yeah, that has happened. I know people like that. I know situations. Like I've always been a Medea fan. I mean, I'm not gonna
sugarcoat it. I'm a Medea.
That's what it is. Like, and forgiveness is something you really have to work on. And it shouldn't be easy. It shouldn't be easy. Yeah, like you should not. It shouldn't be easy, but.
Because I didn't forget Tim straight out the gate. Now, this is so weird as a fan. I mean, like, to most people, like, man, that's just a band. Like, no, you don't understand. Like, when I believe what you believe and I believe in what you were doing, and then you do something to completely destroy it because the band wasn't together after he did that. Yeah. So it's like, it's hard to be like, jump back on board and be like, I don't know. But, like, it was a process for me, even with that, like, just to forgive somebody I don't know, but I idolize. Yeah. And be like, okay. I understand that you messed up. You're not that person anymore. Yeah. And like sometimes it's different forgiving people who have not changed or who shows no signs of remorse or things like that. Yeah. But those things, those are the ones I feel like that hurt you more because they have no intent on trying to rectify anything.
Yeah.
You know, it's harder to forgive that because it's just like they don't care or they're oblivious. And so you're walking around with pain inside of you and, you know, hate and you want to do something or maybe you just like, you know, maybe you just sad because some people not always like trying to box up, but you know, so you just hurt by what happened. But that's a lot harder to forgive when they show no signs of, you know.
For me at that point, I done built up a while to where I say, look, I can. It's either I forgive you or I have to cut you out.
Oh yeah, that is an option. Yeah, I forgot. Cutting off is a powerful tool.
People be like, and there's situations where you be like, cut them off. Like it could be your child, like it's your child that you trying. Oh man, that's a hard one. But at the same time, when you look at people who just don't hit home, when you look at people who are like 40, 50, still at home with their parents, leeching off their parents, their parents should have cut that child off at. I don't know what the situation may be, but for your child to still be dependent on you, and they are a full adult, beyond an adult. Not functioning because they're dependent on you.
No, I'm saying functioning.
Oh, like in their head, and capable of doing things by themselves. It's like where did the disconnect or connect? Where was it missed? What happened?
You know, most of the time I feel like it's coddling too. Like I feel like it would be hard for me too, depending on the situation.
Depending on the situation.
Because I told Megan, like Megan has this whole thing about, you know, I did this, like no, they got to do this. I'm like, don't do that. They're my kids. Like we getting real life arguments all the time about imaginary hypothetical children. Yeah. I love you, Megan.
I feel like that, but that means I feel like to argue on the same topic and then, you know, even if y'all might not agree at the end, just still have so much passion about it, just means that y'all care and y'all both will be invested in those kids because y'all both want better for them. You know, it don't matter if y'all arguing about it. At the end of the day, it's for the betterment of y'all children. So
yeah, it'd be a real argument.
Yeah, them hypothetical kids like, Mom and Dad, please.
Because I get mad.
We gonna be okay.
By the time it's over, I'll be telling her like, I'm mad because this is just imaginary. They're not even here. Yeah. She's like, I know, but you got mad first. So I'm like, so.
Oh my God, children. That's a whole nother topic.
Yeah, that is, man. God. I like this. This is a lot better than a straightforward interview.
Oh yeah.
See, I told you conversation.
That's how our brains work, though. I bet we done popcorned all around here, but it's still cohesive.
I'm gonna give y'all a real interview for real soon with some like an official interview. Like it's gonna be cut together nice. It's gonna be real Matt Diavela ish. You know, it'll be real nice. But
talks are good too, man.
Yeah, I like talks, especially amongst my friends and stuff like that. It's natural. I don't want to force nothing. Because it'd be like, let me dig real deep and see how you answer this one.
Right. What do you feel on
look, you start asking some questions.
Pass. Look, Kirby with a nice good. So
about this game. Nah, you right. We all about to play this game though. I'm pretty sure we went over 30 minutes. Yeah, I mean, it's all right. We're gonna be game hour with a little extra time.
That's what's up.
But the game we are playing is a new game that just came out today because I'm rich. I'm just joking. I'm broke. No, I just pre-ordered it. We're playing Man of Medan. So I don't know if you heard of this. I told you that's what we were playing. But
you did.
Did you hear about it?
Did I do research? No.
You didn't hear nothing about this game? Okay.
If it ain't Minecraft, I haven't heard about it. Oh my God. Pokemon Sword and Shield.
Okay.
The Switch is my life right now, man.
I'm trying to get the Switch. Hopefully, I get the Switch Lite. I know you don't like it, but
no, I don't like it. I just didn't see the. Once you had the system, you know, the little dock in the system,
you don't need it.
When I go to the handheld, yeah.
But I heard they upgraded like the regular model too. Recently, this past year, earlier.
Well, more memory, I believe.
Oh, that's it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought they upgraded some hardware parts.
Oh. More memory, more space. They always do.
How much space is the new one?
Couldn't tell you, but it's more than the light is more than the original 2. But that's what SD cards are for. So
well, yeah, I don't know, but I'm excited to get one because I really want to play Breath of the Wild.
Beautiful game. I got it.
I love open world games.
And then that's exactly why I went to Minecraft. It's as open world as you can get.
But that's open universe.
Yeah, I've been getting lost. I've had the game for 2 weeks now, and I'm pretty sure I
you played on the Switch?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. How is it? Because I always play on PC.
Beautiful.
Okay.
PC is probably better. Like all the tutorials out there is for PC, but I like the Switches. Got the controller. I ain't got to do all the extra. I don't know. It's cool. I'm used to controllers.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, we're going to play, the game. Back to this. We are going to play Man of Medan.
All right.
So, it's a horror game. I thought that would be special because that's what we've done in the past. So, I mean, you make some decisions. I make some decisions. Hopefully, I don't know how the story mode works, but we're going to figure it out. I don't think it's too hard.
Cool.
But let me switch it over. We're going to put our headphones on. We'll still talk over the game, and we'll transition. You ready?
Ready.
Okay. These are mine. Those are yours right there. If they start hurting after 30 minutes, we'll just turn the show off. You should be able to hear something. Oh, hold on. I can't even hear nothing.
Yeah, me neither.
Okay, hold on. Let me see.
Now,
okay, it's really low. Let me see. Oh, maybe I should.